We all know this place, the waiting room of life. It's where we sit, waiting for the perfect moment to begin. We tell ourselves we'll start when the timing is right, when we have more money, more energy, or more certainty. But this waiting room is a construct of our own minds, built from excuses and delays. We convince ourselves that waiting is responsible, that someday we'll feel ready. But someday is a moving target, a horizon that always recedes. The conditions we set are often just shields, protecting us from the vulnerability of trying and the risk of failing. In shielding ourselves from failure, we also shield ourselves from growth and connection. So we sit, we wait, and we call it patience. But there's a difference between patience and procrastination. Patience is active, tending to the soil while the seed grows. Procrastination is passive, leaving the seed in the packet, convinced the soil isn't right. The waiting room encourages procrastination, whispering that it's better to do nothing than to do something imperfectly. That whisper is the quietest dream killer there is. The truth? There is no perfect moment. The only way out of the waiting room is to start right where you are. Don't let someday steal your life. We chase the feeling of being ready, believing certainty will arrive before we act. But readiness is a myth. No one feels fully prepared before doing something brave. Readiness isn't a feeling, it's a decision. Courage is showing up scared, taking the first step without seeing the whole staircase. The illusion of readiness is just perfectionism in disguise, keeping us from starting. Think back, your first day at anything important. Did you feel ready or just willing? Growth happens not when we're ready, but when we're willing to be beginners. Willingness says, I don't know how this will turn out, but I'll try. Life offers no guarantees, only opportunities to be brave. The real question isn't, am I ready? But, am I willing to be brave with my life? Readiness demands certainty. Willingness embraces uncertainty. Choose willingness over waiting. Fear rarely announces itself. It shows up dressed as logic and practicality. It tells you to wait, to research more, to be cautious. This sensible fear keeps us stuck, disguised as wisdom. We listen because it sounds responsible, but it's just fear in a clever costume. True wisdom feels expansive. Fear-based logic feels constricting. When you hear yourself say, I can't start now because, pause and question it. Is it a real obstacle or just fear magnified? Daring to question our own logic is an act of courage. Unmask fear for what it is, an invitation to be brave. Don't let fear's disguise keep you from moving forward. The bravest step is often simply seeing fear clearly. We calculate the risks of action, but rarely the cost of inaction. Waiting erodes our spirit and accumulates regret, not in dramatic moments, but in the quiet ache of chances never taken. Every time we wait for the perfect moment, we miss the imperfect but real moments available now. Growth happens when we stretch ourselves, not when we stay comfortable. Confidence isn't a prerequisite for action, it's a byproduct. We become brave by doing brave things, not by thinking about them. Hesitation also impacts our relationships. We wait to share, to love, to ask for help, and in doing so, we isolate ourselves. The perfect moment to connect is any moment we choose to be vulnerable. Life isn't a dress rehearsal. The experiences we postpone may never return. Don't let hesitation cost you the life you want. The price of waiting is far greater than the risk of trying. Choose action over regret. We fantasize that beginnings will be graceful, but most are messy and awkward. The first draft is terrible, the first attempt shaky, the first conversation halting. Embracing the messy start is revolutionary in a perfection-obsessed culture. The real magic happens in the mess, where we discover resilience and learn our best lessons. Clarity comes from doing, not thinking. You can't steer a parked car, you have to be in motion. Action creates momentum and feedback. Each small, imperfect step teaches you more than endless planning. Confidence is built through evidence, by surviving uncertainty and handling imperfection. You don't need a mountain of confidence to start, just enough courage for one wobbly step. That step builds more confidence for the next. Brave lives are built with 1,000 small, messy steps. Waiting is a monologue with your fears. Action is a conversation with reality. Start messy and let the magic unfold. The journey begins with a single imperfect move. Fear thrives in stillness. Our minds spin worst-case scenarios when we do nothing. The longer we wait, the bigger our fears grow. The antidote: action. Any action, no matter how small. A single step shifts you from worry to engagement. Action doesn't erase fear, but it moves it out of the driver's seat. Focus on the next manageable task, not the overwhelming outcome. Break big goals into tiny actions. Each completed step proves you're capable and starves fear of its power. The hardest part is starting. Momentum makes it easier. Action is a declaration. Thank you, fear, but I'm moving forward. Don't wait for fear to disappear. Act, and let fear fade in your wake. Your power grows with every step you take. Start now, and let momentum carry you. We want the whole bridge built before we step, but real growth means building as we go. Start with what you have, right where you are. You don't need a perfect plan, just the courage to take the first step. Trust in your ability to handle what comes next. Building the bridge as you walk keeps you present and creative. Challenges aren't roadblocks, they're materials for your next step. This is the essence of a wholehearted life, embracing imperfection and uncertainty. Show up in the middle of the process, not just at the finish line. The safety of the shore is comfortable, but the real adventure is out on the bridge you're building. Be willing to lay the next plank, even if you can't see the other side. That's where life truly happens. Perfectionism kills dreams, often disguised as the pursuit of excellence. Healthy striving is about growth. Perfectionism is about fear of judgment. The antidote is embracing good enough. Good enough isn't mediocrity. It's permission to be human and to start. Ship the project, have the conversation, share your work when it's 85% ready. Letting go of perfection unlocks creativity and innovation. The goal isn't flawlessness, but the joy of creating and growing. Good enough is an act of self-compassion. A brave start is always worthy. Perfectionism says you're not enough. Good enough says you are, right now. Let your imperfect efforts see the light of day. We spend our lives waiting for the right time, the right feeling, the right opportunity. But the truth is, the train is already here. The platform is the journey. The perfect moment isn't something you wait for, it's something you choose. The time to live bravely, pursue passion, or forgive is now. This imperfect moment, with all its doubts and fears, is the only moment you have. Choosing now is an act of courage and commitment to your real life. Take one small step, send the email, write the sentence, make the call. The action can be tiny. The significance is in choosing to participate. Show up for your own life. Leave the waiting room and step into the bright, unpredictable present. The perfect time will never arrive. Readiness is a myth. What's real is your willingness to begin, right here, right now. Your story is written with every choice you make. The most important chapter begins the moment you stop waiting and start living. It begins now.